Welcome to a special episode of Ankle Sore and our review of GWS 2023 season. While you're watching the video, please go ahead, hit the like button. Also, comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on our thoughts. So let's get started. The Giants finished 7th with 13 wins. I'll hand it over to you, V. Highlights, lowlights, positives, negatives, and can they improve in 2024?
Yeah, well, I must say this.
We were all over them for a long period this
I
year.
did, and I just had
Long
some
periods.
notes. Sorry about this. I'm a bit disorganised, but prelim. Not even expected to play finals.
Nope.
They were not even in the conversation.
Nope.
So the fact that they made a prelim and really a point away from making a grand final, and probably should have.
Yeah.
Because Toby got his head catapult.
Toby's neck.
Toby's neck. So that's a high. The low, as silly as it sounds, was a 1 point loss in the prelim.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
as much as is it a low? Probably not. You didn't expect to get that far, but once you get that far, to lose by a point, it's probably a low. Positives for me, I thought Jesse Hogan was very good in a lot of games this year.
Tom or Jesse?
Oh well, I think Tom's retired. Maybe
Tom's retired.
Tom's
All right,
done.
fair enough.
And the lesser likes, and I keep getting this guy's name, Uden, is it?
Iden.
Iden.
We both
Better get used to it.
We both have stuffed it up.
Yeah, we have.
Many times.
I thought him and Brown in the half back line been fantastic.
Yeah.
Toby's gone next level, I thought. Well, the fact that he got
Yeah.
chosen for All-Australian captain, whether you think he deserves it or not, they obviously looked at him and he's taken it to that next level. And another positive for me, a big positive, is the coach.
Yeah,
And he's come in there and he's changed it all up, mate. Fantastic. Well, they were just an average side at best, really, with a decent list.
Yep.
And he's made them into nearly a grand finalist. Negatives, I can't find a negative at the moment. That's honest. I can't find a negative. And room for improvement, massive improvement next year. They can be top four, mate, let me tell you. I actually think they will be top four.
Plenty. You love the way they played all year, didn't you?
Love it.
Andrew.
Okay, so the highlights was playing finals in Adam Kingsley's first season.
Yeah.
That's a tremendous effort. Like first season.
finals, not just finals.
Yeah. Also, the highlight was making the preliminary final out of nowhere. Round 15, I think they were 14th.
Oh,
I'm not aware.
yep.
14th.
That's incredible.
They were.
That's incredible. That
That's
out of all teams that we didn't expect it, that was one
No
of
one
them.
picked them.
Not
No.
GWS.
Sorry?
Well, did you pick him in your 8, though?
Nah.
No, not at the start of the year.
Yeah.
I didn't.
No
No.
one would have, I don't reckon.
No, not
Oh,
like with
with
the
a
I
new
know, I
coach.
didn't have-
when
would
they
you
started to play well, you laughed at you guys
we
laughed
did.
at me.
We did.
But anyway, that's all right.
You've got to earn some trust first.
Oh,
before
fair
you
enough.
can-
I just saw something. I don't know.
Okay. They're positives. Their number one pick from last year, Aaron Cadman, had no influence.
None.
That's a
incredible.
huge positive.
Wait
I
till
know.
he plays next year.
Yeah, that's a huge positive.
What's the go there? Was he injured or?
No,
did
he's
he-
just a kid.
Raw.
just
learning.
really that
Raw.
raw that he
Yeah.
couldn't
He's
play.
learning, so that's a huge
He
positive.
played a couple of games.
Couple of games, but no influence.
Nah,
Yeah, I did see him
nah.
play. I
But
didn't see
that's
him.
okay. They've still got that up their sleeve. That's massive.
It's true.
They found an excellent ruckman in Kieran Briggs.
Briggs?
How good is he?
Briggs Homicide?
Fantastic.
Was it Riggs Homicide in Lethal Weapon?
I don't know.
Oh,
Riggs
I don't know.
homicide?
Riggs was his name. But anyway, like he was there for 3 or 4 years, couldn't get a game.
He's turned all of a sudden from a VFL ruckman
To
into an AFL
an
ruckman.
excellent AFL ruckman.
But they've
Yeah.
tried. If you look at over the years, ruckman, they tried Bruce in that similar mold,
Yeah.
big body.
Mumford.
Not
Mumford twice they got him back. Like
yeah, and you
that's how much
saw,
I was struggling.
Let's be honest, Bruce wasn't up to
Nah,
it.
exactly.
But
He's
this
not
guy,
an AFL
this guy's come along, and he's actually a good footballer. Good ruckman,
Yeah,
he's a
he's
good
good.
footballer. Anyway,
Good. Also, Tom Green became a superstar.
The tallest
positive.
midfield in the comp.
Yeah.
Like he's 195.
We've
spoke,
It's
he's
massive.
unbelievable.
Connor Iden became a star, not a
I'm not-
superstar, a star.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
his name, you've said it both.
Iden is very
And
good.
their young back line of they held up brilliantly. Buckley, Iden, and Taylor, fantastic.
Yep, that's
so
what I've got too, yeah.
geez, they've got a good future. Negatives 0,
Same
not
as
one
me.
negative. Yeah, I couldn't think of a negative
Same
to
here.
go.
Oh, yeah. Good.
know-
I'm glad you both don't. have it.
Well,
Because you
that's
heard-
not
I
saying
got one little one.
that's not saying they
Couple.
win the premiership,
no,
but
no.
I can't find a negative.
From
I
where
can't-
agree.
where you expected them to be, where
That's
they are
right.
now.
Well, not just that, just looking forward, like I can't see that, all their better players are 30 and under, and, they've got some good kids, and they unearthed some,
They've drafted well.
Halloran and
No, they
Yeah.
have drafted well.
Callahan. Can they improve? I think they can. Geez, they missed out. You know,
We'll talk
making
about the
grand
draft
final
and
by
about
point.
what they need, but I've got obviously a preliminary final berth from 7th spot, and to eventually finish in the top 4
Yeah,
come
pretty
draft
impressive.
night was a great performance, winning 7 of their last 9 games of the year to get where they were. I haven't got lowlights.
But beat the Dogs.
No
They beat the
lowlights.
Dogs in, where is it, Ballarat?
Yeah.
That and
yeah.
came from behind,
This
too.
is an incredible stat that they broke the record for the most amount of wins in one season at different venues.
Different venues, yeah.
Really?
12.
So the best travelling side then?
So
Yeah,
they
by
are
a
the
mile.
best travelling side. They won at 12 different venues, including one of the 12 was Giant Stadium.
Yep.
But they won at 11 other venues. So they won the lot. They won Norwood. They won it, because like obviously Gather Round.
Gather Round, yeah.
They won at Manuka. They won at Ballarat. They
That's
won at-
incredible.
They won at
Geelong,
Geelong.
yeah.
And I do have the list somewhere.
Did they play in the Northern Territory?
Giant Stadium, MCG, Marvel, GMHBA, Ballarat, Canberra, Alice Springs, Adelaide Oval, Hobart SCG, and Norwood Oval.
That's
Unbelievable.
massive.
It's a massive performance.
That's incredible. To adapt to all the conditions, the grounds. Yeah, that's
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 right.
impressive.
So, and to think that they lost round 1 to West Coast at not Subiaco, at whatever it's
Is that
called.
unbelievable?
So they had a chance to be 13. But
Up
they
the stadium?
Up the
Is that
stadium.
what you're looking for?
I was going to say the Wacker
The
or
Wacker,
Subiaco.
WACA ground.
So there's a little...
Yeah, no, that's
little
impressive.
stat
That's a great stat.
No lowlights. They're positives. Well, look, nobody picked them to make finals, obviously, and I think a year of someone said this is not my wording, but a year of exploration nearly turned into the land of the promised.
I know. Yeah,
Like,
it's true.
it's
It's
huge,
a good
mate.
line.
I
It's a
agree.
good line.
Their attacking brand of footy was, the Orange Tsunami, as everyone sort of
Orange
called
team,
it.
yep.
Their mids led by the two greens, Kelly Caniglio and Ward. Their backs we spoke about. Their forwards we spoke about. The rucks worked out, which you blokes mentioned.
It's good because you had different to what we had.
Yeah, the negatives, and this is how much nitpicking I had to find a negative. It's
Fair
not even
enough.
a negative. I just thought their first quarter and late in the third quarter of their preliminary final, they had a lapse. So that's the only negative I could find where Collingwood got on top of them, and perhaps
Cost
if
them-
they were okay or they
Just
weathered the
even broke
storm.
even, yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you
Yeah,
mean.
and so, geez, I'm picking it,
You're nitpicking there. Yeah,
Bad.
And I'll
definitely.
give another negative is the umpiring in the final probably didn't help
Oh,
them.
that's-
No, it's horrendous.
That's beyond their control, though. So I guess.
So and yeah, plenty to build on. So that's what you both boys said as well. Like
Yeah,
for next year,
absolutely.
they got a pick 6, 13, 51, 69, 73, and 87. What do you make of that?
It's not bad. The first two picks are
six,
pretty good.
6 and 13, I was going to say very handy. Well,
Yeah.
6 is tremendous
Yeah.
and 13 is pretty handy.
What do you think they should be getting with 6 and 13?
I
Well-
think they should be going.
No, I was going to say there's talk that they're going to trade up to get the number 1 pick. If they can, right?
That was early talk June,
Yeah,
July,
early
but
talk,
that's sort
yeah.
of went away. That
I don't know.
talk.
I don't know how they're going to do that.
Well, you can give next year's pick. You can maybe trade someone, get another pick. I mean, there's
Yeah.
ways to do
I
it.
wouldn't take a punt on that because they're going to be up. They're going to finish high, I think. So next year their pick's going to be
So you
what?
reckon they'll go for a kid with 6 and not worry about
Surely they can't expect, say, a West Coast or a North because they're the bottom 2.
to take? Yeah.
You know what I mean? To go, we'll take 6
future
and next
first.
yeah, because next it could be number 15 or 16.
Well, that's the punt. Yeah, you take.
I know it's a punt, but
Look
I'm
at
just
North
making
with
a
Port
point.
Adelaide.
I wouldn't. I personally wouldn't. Doesn't matter which club you follow. Who we're talking about.
It depends. It's not about that. It's about who you want to get.
That too.
That's right.
If the number 1 pick's a generational talent, like they say,
Oh,
most
here we go.
years-
That word, the generation.
Well, I'm not
Yeah,
saying
one
that.
of
I'm
them-
just,
yeah.
you know.
What's I know of this? What's this new one?
it's a generational.
Generational talent. It's been going on for years.
Well, they're
Tom
not-
Francis was one.
Yeah, they're players of like elite. I can't even. It's elite ability that's sort of one out of the box. Like a Dustin
all right,
Martin
gotcha,
would have been
gotcha,
a generational
gotcha.
talent. I think Nick Douglas
Gotcha.
might have been, but not
Yeah.
every first round pick's
No, not
been a
every- no.
generational talent.
No.
but they
Not
say
every
this
number one
one.
pick,
yeah,
yeah.
this one is.
Yeah. So it depends how highly you rate him.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know? So it's
Exactly.
interesting.
And there you have it, our review of GWS 2023 season. Let us know in the comments what you thought, and we'll see you in the next one.